and the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Well, I think that the Celtics need to change their strategy against Aldridge.
He has 20 points and 3 blocks. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Celtics trail by 7. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now here's Rondo. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Lillard. Dishes it to Batum. In low to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the 2nd round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Here's Batum, following the bucket by the Celtics. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Aldridge left side. The dish to Lopez. They get a hand on it. Shoots from 14, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. 22 points for Aldridge. And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Portland Trailblazers last season acquiring Robin Lopez essentially for 2 second-round picks. Just a huge pickup for them as he solidified their starting lineup.
And Boston has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Green. Back to Rondo. Kicks it to Bradley. 5 to shoot. The drive by Green, and he lays it straight in. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Robin Lopez taking to the quirky vibe in Portland, a big comic books fan. He's written a pilot for a TV show. He loves to draw. So he's got an artistic bent. And that's fit in great in a town that embraces the creative and the unusual.
Now here's Rondo, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Rondo kicks to Green. Back to Rondo. Matthews against Green. Now Bradley with some arc, and he gets it to go. Bradley's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And Robin Lopez, a player who knows his role. Interior defense, speed, rebounding, hustle points.
A perfect fit next to LaMarcus Aldridge. Selfless, team-first guy. Does a lot of the boxing out and the screen setting. He had an excellent season for Portland.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. No good. Good D by Lopez. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. Fade away. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 4. Sullinger, a screen on Lillard. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Sullinger, and there's the bucket. Stays with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sullinger's got 10 points in the game. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. The Celtics also changing it up. Olynyk, he's checked in for Sullinger. Wallace comes in for Brandon Bass, and it's Turner in for Green. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Aldridge. Goes up the baseline, and he connects with the jumper. Aldridge has got 8 here in the quarter.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Pass to Bradley. Back to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace, the pass to Olynyk, and he gets it to go. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think we're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. And then for Boston. Thornton comes in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Free throw, good. Matthews. Wes Matthews, undrafted out of Marquette. What a career he has carved out with the Blazers.
Well, you think about it, he started as a rookie with the Jazz. And, then the rare restricted free agent that was allowed to change teams. Utah decided not to match Portland's offer. And what a deal that turned out to be for the Blazers. He's been a solid starter for them for 4 years now.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Evan Turner. And Lillard kicks to Kaman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Chris Kaman. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Turner kicks to Thornton. Smart dishes to Turner. And it's Boston with another.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. He kicks to Olynyk. On the wing, Turner. Shot clock at 6.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
Now here's Smart. Outside Turner. Shot, high post, and another basket for Boston.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard the pass to Kaman. Lillard with a screen for Kaman. It's Matthews on the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart with the ball. Matthews covering. Wallace with a screen on Matthews. Smart kicks to Wallace. And again, it's Boston converting.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Portland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. A 3 from Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Celtics trail by 4. Smart with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They retain possession. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lillard attacking. Back to Matthews. Came in a screen on Wallace. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And Boston has possession. 4-point game. Now here's Smart, covered by Lillard. Here's Turner. Portland grabs the miss. Kaman's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
I thought the Blazers really turned some heads last year with how they were able to be right in the thick of things in the West from the start. Got out of the gates quickly and sustained a really high level of play most of the season. A big part of that success, though, was taking care of business against the East. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Celtics trail by 6. Smart dishes to Thornton. And here's Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Turner passes to Thornton. Boston again missing. And guys, as you said, the Blazers very good against the East. Steve, one of the many teams that were able to get 23 wins out of conference.
Well, they didn't just eke out wins against the East. I mean, often the Blazers would just overwhelm opponents and blow them out.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. 12 points and 1 rebound.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And then how about the scoring they've gotten down on the post, really dominating that lane area?
Evan Turner has a nice potpourri of skills. I mean, a 6'7" swing man with very good ball handling ability. Played a lot of point forward at the Ohio State University. And also an excellent rebounder for a wing. And his basketball IQ is quite high to go along with that versatility.
And Evan Turner, the number 2 pick back in 2010, but he struggled to put it all together.
Yeah, his shooting stroke is still a work in progress. You know, he's still developing that consistency with his scoring. His real strength is his playmaking ability and his ball handling.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Now Thornton after Darrell Wright's 3-pointer that didn't go. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Thornton. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Lillard with it, now guarded by Smart. Robinson against Thornton. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Clock at 6. In the corner, right with it. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
The feed to Turner. The fadeaway. That's good. Turner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter. Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Thornton against Lillard. Wright sets a screen for Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 17.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Now Smart looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the pass to Thornton. And it's Thornton again missing. Now here's Matthews. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it was a great look, and it set up a three-point basket. Scanned the perimeter, found his teammate in space, and put the pass right on the money.
Portland leading by 5 on the floor for Boston. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. Brandon Bass is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Rondo in at the point guard.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
The line for Trailblazers, Marcus Aldridge. One shot.
That's good from Aldridge. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Green with a screen on Lillard. Jeff Green on the wing. Into Sullinger. Nice D from Aldridge. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Lillard dishes to Batum. Aldridge against Sullinger. Releases from 15. That's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Here's Green. The shot is off, and it's Portland the other way. Lillard with it, now guarded by Bradley. Lillard, the pass to Aldridge from 11 feet away, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Boston again missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Feeds to Aldridge. Sullinger against Batum. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Turnovers keep coming. They're piling up. It's been a very sloppy start to the game for them, but you know what? They're still in control, in the driver's seat right now.
They are, but they should be up a lot more. This game should be almost sewn up if they could just handle the ball.
Rondo kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bradley, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Bradley's got it back down to single digits for Boston. The Trailblazers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lillard dishes to Batum. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Lillard on top. He's covered by Rondo. And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Celtics trail by 9. Dishes to Green. Fades. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Green's got 11 in the second half. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It had been 6 straight years for the Celtics that they had made the playoffs, but that run came to an end last season as they were clearly in full rebuild mode.
And Portland making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Lillard. The 19-foot shot, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 37 points for Aldridge.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Portland leading by 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here is Matthews. Batum, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Now, here's Lillard. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Lillard, right side. Matthews, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Sullinger. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Rondo passes to Bradley. He feeds it to Sullinger. Shot clock at 5. Boston again missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews. Probably the best of his career.
And Matthews, a reliable three-point shooter throughout his career. Able to hit spotting up or on the move. Prefers that left wing, but can really spray you from anywhere.
And Steve, Wesley Matthews selective with when he'll look to attack off the dribble.
Yeah, he keeps his turnovers low, but he's a gym rat. I mean, working on his ability to drive inside and finish, but really wants to shoot threes. That's what his focus is.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and we've seen not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well, new scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, and the remodeling of the practice facility.
And for the Blazers, injuries have been such a problem over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to prevent injuries. Even things like nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice cream bar. Now it's chicken and brown rice.
And there'd been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland, but he has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing, but the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly, and word gets around. If guys are happy, then that helps them talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and trying to keep players content so they perform at their highest level.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a nice game for Bass. He's got 11 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
Lillard outside. Now the dish to Batum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. For three. And that one's good. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Rondo kicks to Green. Fader on the way, and he gets the bucket. Green's got 24 points. Portland with the ball. Outside Matthews. Lopez, a screen on Bradley. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 14. Rondo against Lillard. Here's Sullinger. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his fourth rebound in this one.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Matthews. 6 to shoot. The fader. And again, it's Portland converting.
Defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Celtics trail by 16. Rondo dishes to Bass. On the wing, Green. Defended by Batum. Good. And it's now 26 points for Jeff Green.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Batum. Aldridge a screen. Matthews left side. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Matthews has got 10 points in just the second half. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Bass with a screen for Rondo. Into Sullinger. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Sullinger. 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
That free throw good from Sullinger.
You know, when you're a team that's in rebuild mode, it can be really difficult when you have to go out west. And for the Celtics, last year was not pretty at all.
The free throw is good from Sullinger.
As you said, for Boston, very tough time against the West last year as they won only 4 of their 30 games against the conference.
Now, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Rondo against Lillard. Sullinger with the ball. Back to Rondo. And stolen by Lillard. Rondo against Matthews. Lopez drives in. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Well, Clark, to add what you said about Boston, 4 wins total and 0. Yes, 0 road wins for the team all year against the West.
Kevin, that says it all. I mean, if you're going to compete in the league, you've got to be able to beat at least one time the teams you face, no matter what conference. So the Celtics have a lot of work to do.
Now Matthews. Jeff Green missing from long range. Here's Aldridge. And again, it's Portland converted.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And here's Rondo. Baseline try, and Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Bradley. 14 points for Jared Sullinger. Trailblazers leading by 18. Lillard outside. On the wing, Batum. Into Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Rondo with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Rondo kicks to Green. That's good. Green's got 28 points for the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result, it may change.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about a terrific game for Matthews. He has 20 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Wesley Matthews. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve, but even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
Both free throws good from Matthews. You got to give the Celtics credit, though. They were never really in contention for anything last year, but Clark, they played their heart.
Yeah, they did play hard, played with energy, and that goes a long way to trying to build the foundation of being successful going forward. It might not have done much for them last year, but that attitude is something they can build on.
Celtics trail by 20. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Now here's Batum. Shot clock at 6. Matthews passes to Batum. Here's Lillard. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Rondo. And Sullinger kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 20. Lillard outside. Well, Clark, the NBA becoming more up-tempo, more wide open over the last decade or so. Last season, the league average pace was the fastest it's been in over 2 decades.
And I think fans and broadcasters enjoy seeing the guys play at that pace. You know, you go back to 2001, allowing zone defenses for the first time in the NBA. In 2003, eliminating 2 hand checks on the perimeter. I think those 2 changes made a significant difference.
Here's Green, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Green makes it off the glass. Green's got 12 now in this quarter.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Aldridge. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Green following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge, and he gets it to go.
And you think back to basketball around the turn of the century, scoring was grinding down. In fact, back in '99, the league averaged 91 points per game. Last season, it was 101 per game. So I think it's made for a more entertaining game, and from a rating standpoint, the fans agree.
And Portland has possession after Jeff Green's bucket. 18 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Rondo. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Bradley with it. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Now Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, LaMarcus, a fine performance for you individually, and it certainly seemed like this team was working well together. What was the key to that?
We played defense. I thought in the second half, our defense, closed out better. I thought, I played well up there too. So, I just went to work tonight.
LaMarcus, great job. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus.